We on episode 19. Shout out to Hawthorne. I'm almost already started up the song and all that shit. Excuse me. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna start screen recording right now. The song is about ready. Yeah, we're ready to go on this one. This one, we ready to go. We just came back from watching Life of Chuck, and we ready to go. Especially with a movie like that. I'll tell you more about that later, but a movie like that gonna get you motivated for several reasons. We'll talk about that in a bit. But hey, this one's gonna be called 16. I think this song called 15, but this one's gonna be called 16. So let's get it. What? That's crazy. If you need me to mix your shit, let me know. Cause I got some nigga trying to like link to record and mix. Pause. It hasn't shown up and hasn't followed up. So you get your money and you want to get mixed and mastered. Pause. Holla at your boy. I'm about to get into this right now though. I ain't playing with niggas. 1 2 1 2. Check. Yeah. "16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome. Woo! I'm hyped. 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I am really him." Let me hear that. Yeah. 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I am. Alright, we gotta do it again. I was slurring a little bit from too much for my liking. "16 Beretta with one in the head now. 16. "16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen." Alright. Let's move on to the next half of this. Because it's not going to happen. That's too much of a... I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I am really him. Yeah, I was wrong. I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I am really him. Ooh, yeah. Lamb ragu, Wes Anderson moves. Polished stone. Ah! Lamb ragu, Wes Anderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip needle ladle, my. Lamb ragu, Wes Anderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip needle ladle, my. Lamb ragu, Wes Anderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my coop. Ooh. Don't do me no favors. My bitches come in flavors. They go and get the money and I ain't gotta pay them. No tricking from a player. You whole niggas save them. Save it. Jordani the wig coming sailor. I cut like a saber. Never. Ah! I was going in. Jordani the wig coming sailor. Cut like a saber. No remorse for a trader. I can hustle out a trailer. They can call it. Woo! Save it. I ain't gotta pay him. I'm tricking from the play. You whole niggas save him. Save it. Jordani the wig, come and Salem. Cut like a saber, no remorse for a trader. I could hustle out a trailer. They can't face it. Wanna make up this my time. I'm gonna make it. I not call it. I'm Vegas. I gotta come back on that. Pause. And I'm all in. I'm all in. Call it Vegas. I'm a, There's a lot of slurring in that bitch. I could hustle out a trailer, they can't face it, wanna make up. This my time, I'm Omega, I'm all in, call it Vegas, and my ops, they meet the maker. Hold up. Alright, let me see. Hold up. I gotta do it again. So, say, bro, I don't know. Most for a trader, I could hustle out a trailer, they can't face it. For a trader, I could hustle out a trailer, they can't face it. Wanna make up, this my time, I'm Omega, I'm all in, call it Vegas, and all my ops meet they make up. Hold up. Yeah. Alright, hold up. I hear that part went really well. No, let's gonna press that. Okay. Donnie the wig, come and Salem. I cut like a saber, no remorse for a trader. I could hustle out a trailer, they can't face it. Wanna make up this table, save it. Donnie the wig, come and Salem. Cut like a saber, no remorse for a trader. I could hustle out a trailer, they can't money and I ain't gotta pay him. No tricking from a player, you whole niggas save it. Save it.
And get the money and I ain't gotta pay him. No cricket from a player, you whole niggas save him, save it. But now I need the wig, come and sell him. Cut like a saver, no remorse for a trader. I could hustle a lot of trailer, they can't face it, wanna trader. I could hustle a lot of trailer, they cut like a saver, no remorse for a trader. I could hustle a lot of trailer, they can't face it, wanna make it. This my time, I'm Omega, I'm all in, call it Vegas, and all my ops meet, they make it. Hold up. Like a saver, no remorse.
I hope I'm screen recording. I can see some of this shit. I might take y'all off the screen recording and shit. Nah, I'm kidding. They gotta see we put in work. Sometimes it's not worth showing your work because the niggas want to think, they want to play and be like, oh, I could do that too then. It's like, alright, do it then.
No remorse for a trader, I could hustle a lot of trailer, they can't face it, wanna make it. This my time, I'm Omega, I'm all in, call it Vegas, and all my ops meet, they make it. Hold up. Remorse for a trader, I could hustle a lot of trailer, they can't face it, wanna make it. This my time, I'm Omega, I'm all in, call it Vegas, and all my ops meet, they make it. They with no remorse for a trader, I could hustle a lot of trailer, they can't face it, wanna make it. This my time, I'm Omega, I'm all in, call it Vegas, and all my ops meet, they make it.
Hold up. Alright, here we go.
They can't face it.
Lamb ragu, Wes Anderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. Trying to get. Fuck me, mate. Fuck me, mate. Lamb ragu, Wes Anderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my coop. Yeah. $16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I am really him. 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I am really him. Woo! Lamb ragu, Wes Anderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my coop. Puerto Rican bitch with the tats, Southwest getting rich, now that's a known fact. 3-piece suit, yet I don't slack. Science to my math, you won't get it without math. Microphone. Oof, I don't know about all that. You was doing well. Puerto Rican bitch with the tats, Southwest getting rich, and that's a known fact. 3-piece suit, yet I don't slack. There's a science to my Mac, you won't get it without math. Microphone, my lab. Microphone in my lab, I created a monster. South Bronx bomber, embalming. I pull up, handing out charming. I am the chairman, I'm charming. My aura alarming, my bars I've counted. 1, 2. Let's see what it sounds like. Goose. Glam rat, goo, Wes Sanderson moves. Polished stone table, Caribbean food. Drip, need a lid on my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my coop. "16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome all pen." Yo, chill. One more. I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I ain't really in. Woo! Oh man, from the top. Yeah. 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I ain't really him. 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I ain't really him. 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I ain't really him. 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 knowing that 16 Beretta
16, knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I ain't really him. Lamb ragu with Sanderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my coat. Lamb ragu with Sanderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my coat. Don't do me no favors, my big 16. Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I ain't really him. Lamb ragu with Sanderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my coat. Don't do me no favors, my bitches come in flavors. They go and get the money and I ain't gotta pay them.
Fresh. Super fresh.
16, Beretta with one in the head. No creeping from a player, you whole niggas save him, save it. July 16, Beretta with him, save it. July, I need the wig, come and sell him. Cut like a saber, no remorse for a trader. I could hustle out a trailer, they can't face it, wanna make it. This my time, I'm Omega, I'm all win, call it Vegas, and all my ops meet they make it. Hold up. 16 papers, they go and get the money and I ain't on my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my coat. Don't do me no favors. 16 Beretta with one in the head with these sicker. I'm all in, call it Vegas, and all my ops meet they make it. Hold up. Lamb ragu with Sanderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my coat. 16 Lamb ragu with Sanderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle with Sanderson moves. Polished stone table, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s. Come make it, and all my ops meet they make it. Hold up. Lamb ragu with Sanderson moves. I need the wig coming, I need the wig coming. Drip papers, I'm still in my coat. Don't do me no favors, my bitches come in flavors. They go and get the money and I ain't gotta pay them. No creeping from a player, you whole niggas save them, save it. July, I need the wig coming, sell them. Cut like a saber, no remorse for a trader. I could hustle out a trailer, they can't face it, wanna make it. This my time, I'm Omega, I'm all in, call it Vegas, and all my ops meet they make it. Hold up. Lamb ragu with Sanderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my coat. 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I ain't really him. 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or the pen. I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I ain't really him. Lamb ragu with Sanderson moves. Polished stone tables, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my cool. Puerto Rican bitch with the tats. Southwest getting rich, and that's a known fact. 3-piece suit, yeah, I don't slack. There's her science to my Mac, you won't get it without math. Microphone in my lab, I create a monster. South Bronx bomber, embalming, I'll pull up. Black, there's her science to my Mac, you won't get it without math. Microphone in my lab, I created a monster. South Bronx bomber, embalmed out math. Microphone in my lab, I created a monster. South Bronx bomber, embalming, I'll pull up. Hand and I'm charming. I am the chairman, I'm charming. My aura, alarming, my bars, I've counted. Lamb ragu with Sanderson moves. Polished stone table, Caribbean food. Drip need a ladle, my sauce in the soup. She tryna get her papers, I'm still in my 16 Beretta with one in the head with these 16s coming off the dome or pen. I was 16 knowing that I'll be the man now. 16 years later, I ain't really
Nigga. Yeah. That's how fast we did that one. The episode ain't over. About to get on the mic, talk to you guys for a bit because that's what we
One, two,
do. A
one, two,
little
one,
bit more
two.
on this episode.
So,
And yeah,
hold on.
be right back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll sound action. 1, 2, 1, 2. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start talking about this movie I just saw. It's called The Life of Chuck. Now, this movie is hard to not spoil anything about it because it's just an intricate piece of film. This movie is about. Hold on one second. This movie is about a guy named Chuck, obviously, and his life. So I can't really spoil the movie because the way they presented it from the right off of the beginning kind of gives a lot of it away. So essentially, it's a very not slow. It's a very interesting burn. It's like you keep watching and the narrator is in it and he's keeping you engaged and the story is engaging. Some people were left the theater confused, but all in all, it was a great flick. I give it a 4 out of 5. It ties all in together. It's like a very unexplainable ass movie. The whole time, like the whole beginning, you're like, who the fuck is Chuck? And you want to know more about him and more about it, but then it all really kind of comes together at the end. In the middle is you already start. I already caught on, but someone who was sitting next to me, like at the end, was like, "Yo, I'm confused." I was like, "Nah, you missed out the whole like." If you into that kind of thought, that deep critical thinking about the universe, because all in all, this movie's about how grand one universe is, how grand a universe is, and who you are within it. And we explored Chuck, on who he is inside this universe, and the stories that he carries, and the life that he carries in this universe that's so vast. In a matter of 2 hours, I think we capture 70-ish or what, 70-ish, no 40-ish, 70-ish years, a span of 70 years about in a matter of 2 hours. So it goes to show you how small but big everything is in this universe. And the reason I really want to talk about this movie is because what they really touch upon is life, and the waiting around. Don't wait around for your demise. Don't wait around for the end of days. Get out there, live your life. Go live a little, laugh a little, dance a little, try something you always wanted to try, do something you always wanted to do. Because this movie kind of puts in perspective how final life is. You get one, live it out. So in respect to the life of Chuck, you have to you come out of the movie like either very morbid or very enthusiastic about what you're about to do with your life or what you've been doing with your life. So I'm a big supporter of living your life to the fullest and being yourself and all these things. So the movie resonated with me for sure. It's one of those like make you think. You can rewatch it too. It's very rewatchable. In my eyes, if you gotta sit there quiet if you're showing it to someone. Can't give anything away because the movie is like it's people sitting next to you and you're trying to show this to somebody, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? It's very like it's a brain scratcher for sure, man. And I love these type of movies because you go into it, I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was gonna be some kind of I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. The trailers kind of like don't really give you too much. And I guess some people read the book. If you read the book, that's cool. It's kind of like it's like such a mixed genre of a movie, and whoever, shout out to Neon for putting this out there, distribution. Shout out to Tom Hiddleston.
Who else was in the movie? Mark Hamill was in the movie. Let's look up the cast because they all did. I'm talking about a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant job in this movie. They did such a good job in this thing. Mia Sara, Jacob Tremblay, Karen Gillan, Kate Siegel, Matthew Lillard was in this bitch acting his ass off. Chiwetel Ejiofor was in that bitch. Molly Quinn was going off. Nick Offerman, bruh, salute. Who else was in here killing it? Benjamin Pajak. Carl Lumbly, shout out to you. David Dasmachian, killed it. This cast, man, shout out to this big old cast. You guys really carried the shit out of a movie and made me like hopeful and enthusiastic to the shit that was going on, man. Damn, Mia Sara they made her look, I mean, she a baddie. So yeah, man, such a good movie. There's some people I might be leaving out, and I hope not. But all in all, man, great work, guys. Chaos, Karen Gillan, Kate Siegel, Matt Lillard, Annalise Basso, Violet McGraw, Lauren Lavera, who else? Samantha Sloyan, she killed it. Trinity Bliss, good job. You know, it's crazy. You don't ever, Matt Bedell, you don't really come out of a movie like the way you come out of this one usually. So you got to give all the credit, all the respect, all the adaptation to screenplay to adaptation, Oscar for sure. Nominate that, because to actually land this movie the way y'all did, man, that was great. I must say, hats off. Go watch it. I give it a score of I give it a 4 out of 5. Watch it in theaters if you can, because it's gonna be hard to kind of concentrate on these kind of movies if you're not at the theaters. Tearjerker, if you like to cry at the movies, go watch it. If you like to laugh, if you like adventure, there's a little bit of everything, man. It's really a surprise. One of those movies that you just like, God damn, that was good. It wasn't no Finochian Scheme, still number 2. Black Bag, still number 1. Oh no, Sinners came out this year too. I mean, this year has just been a good year for films. Mission Impossible was out. I guess we can just put them in all these categories, separate categories, but good year for films. And we'll see what goes on in June and July. There's a lot of films left in June. You got F1 that's out there. The Materialist just came out. I hear that's good. 28 Years Later is out. I haven't seen any of these like How to Train Your Dragon, Lilo Stitches, Elio yet. I'll probably watch Elio because that's first it's out originally. It hasn't been out. Lilo Stitch has been out. How to Train Your Dragon been out. So it's like you're rewatching the story. No offense to those studios. I just don't got time like that. If you want to give me time to watch movies and some monetary, some income on that, I'd be happy to do it. But right now, we just, doing it for the love. I just do this for the love of the game, shawty. That's enough for this review, man. Go watch Life of Chuck. Good shit. Alright, so this episode is just about over. Thank you guys for coming. 16, I might work on it some more, mix and master it, of course. I gotta do a bunch of extra shit, and you guys never really get to see that part. Maybe on this song, yeah, because it's such a short recording session, but I'll see y'all, and if I don't see y'all, I'll see you on the next episode. Number 20.